Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is the Interim Director of the Hull School of Journalism and Communication, Amanda Diggs. Amanda, thanks for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
And we're here talking about 50 years celebrating journalism here at Troy University, the 50th anniversary celebration. First and foremost, tell us a little about some of the activities. I know there's a fun-filled all-day event happening on Friday, October the 8th.
Right.
Doing all of this.
Right.
Give us kind of the rundown there.
So we are so excited, ecstatic is the better word, to have an opportunity to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Hull School of Journalism. And one of the things that we wanted to do is be student-centered and student-focused, because that's our passion, that's why we're here. So we have a fun-filled day for students to come. They'll register at 8 a.m. and pick up a t-shirt sponsored by the Chancellor's Office that has our new slogan on it. Then at 9 o'clock, there will be an unveiling of the slogan on the quad. Students will come to that event. The Chancellor will unveil the slogan. The Chancellor was very involved in making sure that we got a new slogan, which was a contest again for the students. Mm-hmm. So students came up with the slogan, and we'll figure out who is the winner on Friday the 8th. And also in art and design, those graphic art students, they entered a contest to design what the slogan would look like. And so that winner will be recognized as well on Friday morning.
And of course, with all of that, this new slogan, all of this put together, it does tie into some other events, because as we're talking about it for students, there's another event on that Friday that brings back an alum here
Yes.
to talk to some of those students about her experiences and in the journalism school and where it's gotten her now.
Right. Around 10 o'clock, we'll have a master class, and Megan Hart Dorsey. One of the reasons why we chose her is because we know that she's engaging, she's interactive, and she's very practical. We are the Hull School of Journalism and Communication now, and so we wanted to have someone who had a very diverse background. So she started off in journalism, she's done training, she's done social media, and now she's the Public Information Officer for Dothan City Schools. She's worked in nonprofits, and so regardless of whether or not you're journalism or communication, you can see all the different kinds of things you could do with our degree.
And I know Megan, she got her start here at the TrojanVision studios, and I know that her career has run the gamut of the communications field, so a good person to bring in to kind of give students an idea of what they can do in this business. But in with that, there's an opportunity as well. We're going to keep going down that Friday event, because there's another Friday event later in the afternoon, later in the evening. This is one that's good for both the students, faculty, staff, community, and this is celebrating kind of journalism as art, right?
Right, right. We're excited. 5:30 that evening, we're going to wrap up. We'll all have a reception to see the art, or the unveiling of the art of the story. And we get to see 2020 through a journalistic lens. And what was that like? One of the things that I really enjoy is that students, as journalists, we get to see the story and document the story, but also you're a part of history as well. And so we're excited about that, and we're hoping that all of the Troy community can come out.
And of course, I had a chance to see that, and it's interesting to see how work in journalism can kind of get put on the wall of a museum.
Yes.
and focus on kind of the artistic nature of telling a story, because there's a bit of an art behind that.
There is an art behind it. We're traditionalists. There are some things that are not going to change. So you've got to be current and relevant. We talk about content has got to be accurate. Your credibility, you can't mislead people. And so those kinds of things, they are always going to be true from when I was in school 100 years ago, 100 years in the future.
And of course, let's talk about that the feelings of being an alum. I'm an alum, you're an alum of the Hull School of Journalism. So how does it make you feel to be a part of this legacy of the Hull School of Journalism?
Number one, you have to be proud, because you realize and you know how many times we have from across the Southeast, people calling us saying, we need, just a couple of weeks ago, we had someone, we need to give us some of your graduate names. We need 2 people. And in talking to that affiliate in Birmingham, was talking to her, and I'm bragging. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad you called, and you're asking about some of the best journalists And she said, yes, I have 2 that I hired and I need 2 more. And so you know that you're a part of that, how our reputation is valued and what we bring and what we offer. It makes you proud.
And of course, it's not just one day. It spills over. It's a football weekend. So, and this is an opportunity for alums to get more involved, obviously, because there's a tailgate event happening for the football game. Talk a little bit about that. So.
We want everyone to stop by and join us at our tent at Tailgate Terrace. We start at 3 o'clock. And we want parents to come by, future students. We want alum to come meet us. We're just going to have more fun. Students
Yes.
come by. We'll be there, and we want to share with you what we're doing, and hopefully everyone can celebrate. 50 is a milestone. It's great.
It's great. And a lot of folks have come through those years. And if they're there on that Saturday, stop by the tailgate tent and Tailgate Terrace and learn a little bit about what's going on right now and share a little about what happened in the past. That'll be good to hear. Well, I want to thank you, Amanda, for joining us today to tell us about this. Good luck with the celebration. And once again, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.